Hydrogen fuel is one of the main sources of energy today. Approximately 95% of hydrogen is actually produced through fossil fuels. The demand for hydrogen has grown more than threefold since 1975, and it is not slowing down anytime soon. The current methods of hydrogen production are actually emitting 830 million tons of CO2 per year. The current process is something called blue hydrogen, and it's essentially burning fossil fuels to produce hydrogen energy and then storing it. But this process is emitting 830 million tons of carbon every single year. That's equivalent to the CO2 emissions from Indonesia and the United Kingdom combined. So while hydrogen is a very essential part of the way that we live our life, giving us power and electricity, it is completely harming our planet in the process, and its contribution to climate change is huge. However, there have been some groundbreaking innovations in the hydrogen production field recently, and they are very exciting to me, so I'm going to share them with you. Over the last little bit, something that started to be researched is something called green hydrogen. So as I mentioned before, burning fossil fuels to get hydrogen is called blue hydrogen. But green hydrogen is actually a completely different process that involves emitting no CO2 emissions. The way that it works is we first take clean renewable energy that's been generated from solar panels or hydro or wind. What we do is we take the energy and we take water and we combine it in a machine called an electrolyzer. The electrolyzer will then split the molecules of water into hydrogen and oxygen. Finally, you can compress and store the hydrogen that's generated from the electrolyzer and ship it to anywhere in the world and use it just as normally as you would use hydrogen produced from fossil fuels, but without any CO2 emissions. The other advantage to green hydrogen is the fact that you can really make it anywhere that you have energy and water. So the production of it becomes a lot easier. The biggest barrier to implementing green hydrogen is just the really expensive cost that comes with the electrolyzer and generating the renewable energy needed to go into the electrolyzer. But cracking that problem would change the game for hydrogen production. Currently in Saudi Arabia, they're working on putting $5 billion into creating the largest green hydrogen production facility. As we measure the results of this facility over the next few years, and we start to crack all of the problems within the cost and the inefficiency of green hydrogen, we will completely eliminate the need to produce CO2 when making hydrogen. So I am very excited to see the huge impact that this technology has on our future and how it's going to help us stop climate change.